aqui na favela. Pra sentar no meu.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Own the Chaos. My name is Brad Smith, and if you don't know who I am, I basically talk about over-the-counter stocks on this channel. And normally I go live where we have a stock watch Sunday, and I go over some stocks that you might be watching over the week, as well as ones that I'm watching for. But unfortunately, where I'm at right now, I'm still in Alaska. I'm not in Homer as I was last week. I'm in a place called Talkeetna, which is a few miles away from the largest or tallest, most prominent peak in the country. It's called Denali, and so that's why I'm here. I'm here to just kind of check that out, see what there is to see around here. It's been an absolutely amazing experience coming up to Alaska, and I'm going to be showing like a short video, putting that together for you sometime this week. But I'm actually going to be back the middle of this week, and we'll be back to our normal live videos every day, and I'll be back to my normal self, as well as a few things. So for those of you who have been following me here for a while, been part of the WeTrade HQ platform, some of you have already partaked in experiencing the mentorship that one of our mentors, Kiko, has been offering, and people have been loving that so much. We have over 100 members that are part of his group, and you know, tons of excellent reviews for him. And so what I'm doing, and what I planned on doing all along, but we wanted to wait till after I came back from vacation just so it made it easier on everybody else, is that I will be providing that same mentorship just at a different time. And so I'm going to be giving that to you guys. I'll be going through a live voice chat through Discord, just as Kiko does, but it's going to be for an hour in the morning. It's going to be 30 minutes before the bell, and it's going to be 30 minutes after the bell. So a full hour in the morning, just before the market opens, and then just after it opens, I'll be there for you to discuss whatever's going on that day, whatever news comes out, so we can break it all down for you as the market is moving. So look forward to doing that for you. And one other thing that I want to provide for you as well, we're doing a little bit of a promotion. So if you have not yet purchased my over-the-counter stock mastery course, or my penny stock mastery course, this is an opportunity to get that mentorship for free for 90 days. So if you purchase my mentorship course through WeTradeHQ.com, and all the links are going to be provided below for you, you will get 90 days of that mentorship free. So for an hour in that morning, so the most critical time of the market, from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, you will have access to me. You can bounce ideas off of me. You can ask me questions. We can talk together, communicate, and then you will also have that course. So if you buy the course, you get 90 days of that free. Otherwise, it will be $30 or $29.99 a month, and that price is going to be a promotional price. So that price won't be there forever. So get in now if you want to get into that promotional price. Otherwise, if you don't get in now, it'll go up to $50 a month. But again, if you purchase my course through WeTradeHQ.com, and again, the links are going to be in the description, you will get 90 days of that mentorship free. And then after that, you know, the promotion ends, and you'll have to purchase it if you want to stay in it. But I think it's a pretty good deal, and we'll be promoting that after tonight's video. So stay tuned for any other promotions that we're going to be having. Obviously, all that's going on, but I thought that would be a great way for you to kind of get the full experience of Own the Chaos, is getting that course and the mentorship, and it's kind of bundled together. And I think, in my opinion, they work best together. So I know that a lot of you are a part of a mentorship, or maybe just want the mentorship and not the course. But if you want the full experience and have put your best foot forward and have the best success, my recommendation would be to have that course under your belt as well as the mentorship together. So now that I have that spiel all together, I know that this is Stock Watch Sunday, so I do have a few stocks that I pulled out that I think should be ones to watch for. As always, they're not ones that you should be buying or selling or whatever. These are stocks specifically to watch. I don't want anybody thinking that or making buying or selling decisions based off of anybody else's opinion other than your own. And of course, always make a plan and stick to that plan. Don't listen to anybody else, what they're saying. Always stick to your own plan and your own guidelines. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and share my screen with you, and we'll check out which ones I have on my watch list and why. Okay, guys, so this is the platform that not only myself at Own the Chaos, but other mentors and influencers have been utilizing it and have been loving so far. We just went live with this just under a month ago, and we've already received excellent feedback on it. But this is an absolutely free platform for you to use. It's WeTradeHQ.com. You just create a profile just like you would any other social media, such as Facebook, whatever. You can add your pictures. You can see here I've already created mine with a profile, and I have courses and mentors already lined up there, of course. Now those are going to be the paid subscriptions or services, what have you, but there's plenty of here that we offer for free. So there's guides that we've all written up here that are pretty awesome, and the best part, in my opinion, is that you get to talk to other individuals. So and this is how I've been doing a lot of my own due diligence, as well as just kind of being able to review things. It makes it much easier, much more streamlined. Okay, so this is the first stock that I am watching for this week, and into the 728 music festival. This is IMTV, or Imagination TV is the company that they are putting together a pretty awesome music festival, in my opinion, and it's really had some really nice consolidation going on here. And if you search any stock within the WeTrade HQ, this is what will pull up. So there's a forum where people are talking about it and giving their thoughts on a particular stock, and then there is a chart here. It's a trading view chart that you can do a live technical analysis on. You can draw lines, whatever trend lines you want to do, and it's pretty sweet way to, and again, it's absolutely free way you can do technical analysis and connect with other like-minded individuals to talk about whatever stock that you would like to talk about, and maybe reach out to people to see, have them maybe confirm some due diligence that you've done on your own, as you can see here. So Imagination TV, why am I looking at this one? Well, obviously we can see the volume's been a little bit low, but there's been some pretty steady consolidation within the 23 to 21 range, maybe some of the 20 range here. But what I'm looking for is this. Now, I'm a fundamental trader. I like to look at all corners of why I think a stock might end up running, and this is why. So July 12th, they announced in a PR that they got rid of, so they've been selling tickets for this music festival, and it's in tiered sections. So the tier 1 has officially all been sold out. There's tier 2 tickets that are now available, and tiered ticketing model works as follows: as a set number of tickets placed at tier 1 for $60 per ticket, tier 2 for $70, tier 3 for $80, with a total of 10,000 tickets for sale. So that is a huge revenue driver for any company, and they have some pretty good headliners here too. So if you go to their Twitter page, this is what their banner looks like for the music festival. It's going to be happening on July 28th, so it's going to be the lit up music festival. You have 6ix9ine, Yo Gotti, and I think Juice WRLD is really going to be the main driver for revenue here. And the reason why I say that is because I looked on the Billboard Top 100, and Juice WRLD actually has 2 songs here on the Top 100, and if you can see here, I have it. So here he is at number 60. All Girls Are the Same, and there's another one that's actually in the top 20, I believe, and it is right here. Yes, Lucid Dreams. So he's got 2 Top 100 Billboard songs on this chart, and that is, in my opinion, probably going to be one of the main drivers for revenue and why people are buying up these tickets for the Lit Up Music Festival happening on July 28th. Now, this is major news, in my opinion, for any over-the-counter stock. This kind of stuff, you don't see this kind of revenue coming to over-the-counter stock, guys. It really doesn't happen. And on top of that, they're paying off debt. So if you can see here, this recent due diligence was that on 6/28, they took care of another $50,000 in debt, which is another big thing. And I believe it's been like $170,000 altogether. Haven't had the opportunity to add that all up, but they've been paying debt off consistently within the last few weeks, several weeks. And in my opinion, I think this is going to be one to watch for not only this week, but leading all the way up to that July 28th date. And I think even after that, once they report all their revenue and net profit, it could be a great catalyst for IMTV. So this is going to be one I'm going to be holding on to for quite a bit, and we'll see what happens after that July 28th show. Okay, so the next one that I want that I'm watching this week, and again, this is not one that I'm, to say the buy. This is just one to watch, but it's CMGO, and there's several types of strategies and plays that you can make on CMGO within the last, couple weeks even. We've been watching this one since early May because they are undergoing a lawsuit where they are, most likely to win this settlement. Now, in my opinion, there's been several swings here. Anytime that CMGO has had any kind of whiff or just a little hint that some settlement news is coming, look at the spikes in buys and how this has been going on. So people have been buying in anticipation of some sort of news that might be going out. You could see some nice little buying here, and then it took another dip. So if you sold at the top here, you could come back down and find a solid bottom. I think in the solid bottom range here, if you're looking at this and it's from a technical view, is around 0.06. And so you could have made money plenty of times on this by selling up here, coming back down and buying back into this 0.06 range, and then again selling back up here at the penny range, and you could have made easy 40% gains off of these trades. And it looks like it's consolidating a little bit here. But one thing that I think is a good reason why I'm watching it this week and maybe even next week as well is that one of our members is a highly seasoned veteran trader who has access to Pacer, which is a court filing reporting system. It actually costs quite a bit of money, so some of us rely on them to share some of the stuff from Pacer just so that we can see it and not all of us have to pay for it, which is another nice thing as to why our community is so great. But he actually put it out on Twitter. This is going to 98 order. These parties are directed to appear via telephone for a settlement conference on Tuesday, July 10th. Now, that settlement conference is said to have happened, but we haven't received any sort of outcome of that conference call yet. So, in my opinion, I think it's only a matter of time before we get the outcome of that. And based off of all the other due diligence I've shared with you guys on CMGO, I don't want to rehash all of it because there is so much of it. But this is just the reason why I'm watching it. It's consolidated right down here nicely in the 0.06 range, and we could see another spike or even more if it comes out that they have received a sizable settlement. They are suing for $280 million. I don't think that we see that $280 million settlement, but it would be something to see if it was even in the tens of millions of dollars range. It would definitely be nothing for this to go to a dime or more if that settlement actually goes through, just based off of these tiny little rumor blips that have popped up here recently. And in my opinion, I think this 0.060 range is a nice little solid base for you to make an entry. And again, that's just my opinion. If you're looking to make some sort of entry or maybe add to your position, I think 0.060 could be a solid area to do that with. Okay, and the last one here is HIPH. Now, I know this one looks a little bit choppy here as far as volume and, whatever else. But this was, again, one of my dark horses that I had explained to you guys last week and why I saw this could potentially be a nice little runner. Based off of the information that I had showed you last week as far as share structure goes, now they are current reporting. And if you go to their security details, this is what I like about this one. It doesn't look like it would take much to lock up the float here. And it looks like there's some decent consolidation going on here, or maybe just some accumulation going on here. People appear to be loading up on this one, and there wasn't a definitive reason as to why yet. But these are ones that, that pop up on my scanner, and then I try to do a little bit more due diligence on them. And if you're interested in checking out my scanner, of course, that all my scanner setups are in my mastery course that I have provided for you. If you want to dig around and find it on YouTube, I also have a YouTube video explaining how I have my scanner set up. And the accumulation filter, or is one that has led me to a place such as this, and then all of a sudden something comes up, the float locks, and then boom, we're off to the races. So we've obviously seen some nice news come out on HIPH here recently, and leading into Friday's close, it looked like we had some nice little buying here. And I think this could be one that we could watch this week or leading into maybe early next week to see what happens with this one, in my opinion. All right, guys, so there you have it. There's just 3 quick little tickers that I'm watching this week. Look, here's the thing. These weren't home run stocks to watch, right? Other than IMTV, I think that one's really a slam dunk. I really can't believe that that's still trading at 0020. If you get in it this week, I think you'll be very happy with that purchase. If you decide to do that, again, it's not something that I'm encouraging you to do based off of my own opinion. It's really shocking to me that there is such a high revenue maker there, and it's only trading at a fraction of a penny. But as far as the other 2 go, I know that a lot of people have been frustrated with CMGO just because it takes forever. But we all know that court cases take so long to formulate and materialize and whatever else. It's one of those things that you're just going to have to be patient with. But here's the other thing. The OTC and the stock market in general slows down significantly in the summertime. So it is hard sometimes to find those ones that are going to be predictable for you leading into the week. There's ones that just pop up out of nowhere that you had no idea were going to happen. But that's why it's important to have proper scanning tools. And I always suggest using Equity Feed. Now, a prime example of using Equity Feed is because we saw a ticker AVOI pop up on Equity Feed's news scanner, which really you can't find anywhere else. So the 8K popped out on AVOI that they were going to be suing Apple on patent infringement. So it went from a half a penny all the way up to 19 cents, which was just a monstrous run. We found it within our group. It was called out. A lot of people made a ton of money on AVOI, but that's just the nature of the beast in the OTC. It's so volatile. Sometimes things just pop up and you don't know when it's going to happen. But it's important to have the proper tools in place, and so we can be there when it does, especially in this slow period of time during the summer in the OTC. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I encourage you to check the links down below for equityfeed.com. It's a scanner software that is imperative to use to become a highly successful over-the-counter stock trader, or just penny stock trader in general, in my opinion. You can get 10% off by clicking the link down there in the description. They don't pay me to do that. It's just a fact. You can ask anybody who's a seasoned trader who actually uses scanners, and in my opinion, I think Equity Feed is just the best that money can buy. And so check it out if you're interested in doing something like that. Also, again, I just want to reiterate, WeTradeHQ.com. It's a great community. We don't just have that platform. We are also on Discord, and we have over 2,000 members within our group, and we are constantly growing every day. It's been an amazing experience so far since we've only been live less than a month, and we have 2,000 people within our group that are willing to learn and willing to help others. Whether you're new, whether you've been trading for 20 years or 2 minutes, WeTradeHQ is going to be for you. And it's not just focused on over-the-counter stocks. I want to emphasize that as well. We're partnering with other people that are experts in their own areas in the field, such as options, momentum trading, Forex, and cryptocurrency. We're looking for someone like that. So if you're interested in perhaps partnering with us, if you are looking to maybe branch out a little bit, maybe get some more exposure, that's what WeTradeHQ is going to offer you as the expert investor. And if you're looking to help others within our community grow and develop and accelerate their trading careers, please check us out. Please reach out to me within Discord or any of my other social media platforms. They're all out there for you to check out. At Own the Chaos on Twitter, Instagram, you name it, I'm there. And also check us out at WeTradeHQ.com on Facebook. We have almost 600 people there on Facebook as well. So, I know this is a little bit shorter video, and usually I go live, so I do apologize for that. But it is what it is. When you're in Alaska, you're in the middle of nowhere, so you're unsure of your internet connection and how all that's going to work, and it wouldn't work for my live feed, so I do apologize for that. But I will be seeing you guys next week again on my regular live videos, and I appreciate your patience with that as I've been enjoying my amazing vacation here in Alaska. And if you've never been here, never had the opportunity to come, I highly suggest you do. It's just been an amazing experience, and it's a really beautiful part of the country. So with that, guys, as always, I will see you all before the bell, and B. Smith is out.